Well, we pulled our pork and we threw it back inside the sauce. It's in the crock pot on the little keep warm. I know, Lily, it smells delicious. We pulled our coleslaw out of the fridge and we're going to go ahead and give it a stir around to make sure that any of the dressing that settled overnight kind of gets turned back around. Here we go. Want it to be nice and juicy and delicious. My mate did taste this last night and he thought it was completely delicious. So we know this is going to be a winner. I'll put this back on there like that and set it aside. Part 2 of our dinner's already totally completed. Now you remember yesterday when we were doing our day off food and our day off prep work that we had cooked some potatoes up. Remember the big old bowl of taters? Well, here's 4 more of them. These are not the ones that we set aside for our twice baked potatoes later on. These are the ones we set aside for a potato salad. We also boiled some eggs yesterday, and I stored those separately in a different container so that I'd know which ones were already boiled and which ones weren't. So we're going to go ahead and have our bowl. We're going to kind of chop up our potatoes. If you don't like the skins on your potatoes, feel free to remove them. I don't mind them. The people who eat my food don't mind them. And so I leave them on for that little extra bit of fiber and earthiness. We're going to chop up our potatoes into nice little squares. I have my dog Lily. She is a 12-year-old schnauzer, and she's at my feet hoping, with all desperation, that one of these pieces of potato will fall in her direction. We'll see if today might be her lucky day. So, 1 potato. I am still learning how to do filming and things, so you're going to see some mistakes. I have a little bit of a learning curve. I didn't even own a computer up until last week, so this is all really new for me. Not cooking. Cooking is what I know how to do. It's all this technical stuff. And I know my camera may be off or my outfit may be weird. And I'm getting used to all of these different things. I'm not used to being exposed in this manner. But I think that if you can give me a little bit of patience, and I can give me a little bit of patience, we can actually really learn to enjoy this journey together. I want you to be able to eat well, inexpensively, and have time to enjoy your actual life. And you know, if you're eating on this really great budget, you might be able to find that you can work a little bit less. Maybe you don't have to do a whole lot of extra overtime if you are not spending a whole lot of money on expensive foods. And you're definitely going to feel healthier. So, here's our chopped up potatoes. They look great. We're going to throw in some eggs. Now, when I boiled these, I did put in a good tablespoon of vinegar so that they'd be a little bit easier to peel. Yeah, I know. It smells so good up here, doesn't it, Lilith? Does it smell good for you? It does. She loves it. She says, I love cooking with Mommy. Everyone loves cooking with Tashi. They do. You can see these are peeling fairly easily. They'd peel a little bit nicer if I had them underneath water, but I'm not doing that right now. But I definitely think that the vinegar inside the water trick works a little bit better than just water by itself or salty water. I know, you smell me making dinner. She wants her dinner because I cook her dinner too. Ooh, I should do that. Would you guys be interested in seeing me do a series on dog food? Ooh, if you are, please go ahead and put that in the comments because that's something I could do. I cook food for my dogs almost every single day. And boy, do they get excited in the kitchen. They know which meals are for them. And oftentimes humans don't know which meal is for them because my dog food looks so darn good that people want to eat it too. Now I got those eggs, chopping them up a little bit. Look how beautiful these came out. I boiled these for 10 minutes. I put them in already boiling water. I know some people have debates about, oh, I like to put it in cold water and I like to put it in boiling water. Well, I like to put it in boiling water when I have that kind of time. When I have the other kind of time or I want a different texture, I do it the other way. I'm thinking 3 eggs will be appropriate, but we can always add more. I made 6. Okie dokie, Smokey. Boom. All right, I'll just wipe my hands off on my little apron here. So, let's throw in a little bit of mustard. I'm putting in Golden's. If you prefer a Dijon, go ahead and do that. If you prefer no mustard, do that too. Let's go ahead and put in a goodly amount of mayonnaise. And we're going to go ahead and put in some dill pickle relish. Now, I do not have just regular dill pickles, but it was 79 cents for this little jar, and I figured, what the hey? We're going to be having some hot dogs later this summer. I may be able to put them in some different foods. We'll go for some dill pickle relish. I'm going to start giving this a stir around, and we'll see what we end up with. Now, when you've been working all day, last thing you want to do is spend forever in the kitchen, and this is definitely not forever. Now, if you like this creamier, then mash up some of these potatoes, kind of get them squishy a little bit. If you like it nice and chunky and rustic, then go ahead and leave it like this. If you're a person who's like, I really like mustard, well, then put more mustard. If you like it more mayo-y, do that. This is your food. Part of cooking is being able to control things, and especially if you're a control freak, you'll love cooking. So go ahead and enjoy yourself. Make it the way you like it or the way your family likes it. Most of all, do it with joy. Cook with joy in your heart and with a grateful heart. I mean, think of how many hands it took to prepare this meal. Not just my hands, but a lot of hands. So we're going to think of those 1,000 hands. I'm going to let you look at this beautiful potato salad. Oh, look at that. Let's go ahead. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm going to just try one bit. Okay. I'm a bit in love with myself. I'm not going to lie. There are some times and I'm just like, oh my God, Tashi. Delicious. Absolutely divine.